NFC Championship game at Lumen Field brings with it one of NFL's most whispered superstitions: the curse of the North End Zone. For years, fans, announcers, kickers, and even you guys have sworn that kicking into the Hawks' nest, the roaring, intimidating North End Zone, is where field goals go to die and where crazy things start happening. The noise, the energy, the 12th man screaming at your back, it feels cursed. But here's the thing about feelings: they're not facts. So I decided to put this myth to the ultimate test: the data. I scraped every field goal attempt at Lumen Field over the past decade, broken down by direction, distance, game situation, and outcome. I ran the statistical analysis to answer one simple question: is the North End Zone actually harder to kick into, or is this just noise in our head? And here's the code that cracked the case. Now let's see what's revealed. Is the North End Zone, the Hawk's Nest, actually the graveyard for field goals that everyone claims it is? Look at the overall numbers first. 86% accuracy kicking north versus 81 kicking south. That can't be right. Everyone knows it's the North End Zone that's cursed. But let's break it down by distance, because maybe the curse only strikes from certain ranges. Under 30 yards, north 97%, south 94%. North is easier. 30 to 39 yards, north 89%, south 92%. Okay, south edges ahead here by 3 points. 40 to 49, north has an 82%, south has a 76%. North pulls ahead by 6 points. And over 50 yards, north has 68% and south has 53%. North dominates by 15 points. In 3 out of 4 distance categories, the North End Zone is actually easier. The only spot where south performs better is that 30 to 39 yard sweet spot. And even then, it's a tiny 3-point edge. So not only is the curse not real, the exact opposite actually appears to be true. But here's the critical question: is this real, or is this statistical noise? And that's where the analysis comes in. We had a p-value of 0.18. That means there's an 18% chance that these differences are random noise. That is a huge chance. To call something statistically significant, we need that number below 0.05. So the verdict is we cannot say that there is a meaningful difference between the North and South End Zones when kicking a field goal. If the data says there's no curse, then why do many people feel like there is? And this chart shows every missed field goal. Gray dots are at the South End Zone and the green dots are the North. And the vertical axis shows win probability added. Basically, how much will this miss hurt in the context of the game? And do you notice something? Those green dots in the North End Zone misses cluster at the bottom left. This is the curse zone. Short to medium distance kicks that were high impact misses. Game-changing misses. The ones that stick in your memory. Meanwhile, South End Zone misses are all scattered across different differences in lower leverage situation. They're acceptable misses. The kind of thing you shrug off and move on. There's also availability bias in action. We remember the painful North End Zone misses because they mattered more, not because they happen more frequently. The curse isn't the end zone, it's in our heads. Maybe the curse wasn't always there. Maybe it's a recent phenomenon. This chart shows the difference in accuracy over time. North percentage minus south percentage. Green bar means north was easier that year, and red bar means north was harder. What do you see? Total chaos. Between 2016 and 2020, north was much easier, up to 33 percentage points better. But 2017, 2018, and last year, south was easier. So most years, the difference is tiny, within 10 points. And there's no consistent pattern and no downward trend. And there's no moment where the curse suddenly took hold. This is just year-to-year fluctuation that you expect from small sample sizes and randomness. But it also could be the fact that last year was such a big discrepancy. So here's the final verdict. Overall north accuracy, 86.3%. Overall south accuracy, 80%. And with a p-value of 0.18. So the curse of the Hawk's Nest, I can't say can exist conclusively. But what does exist is a loud, electric crowd that makes every kick feel impossible, and a human tendency to remember pain more vividly than routine success. So when the Rams kicker lines up for a critical field goal on Sunday, whether it's north or south, the only curse he'll face is the one he creates in his head. The data doesn't lie, the curse does.